What's going on? We got a beautiful day out here for a first on the channel. We are doing the first official LinepeenieGolf course review out here at the Willow Springs Golf Course. It's a par 64 executive course, but it's got some pretty interesting holes, and we're hoping to see if we can go under par today. Three categories we're going to be basing the review on are going to be the price, the overall quality and conditions of the course, and just the overall experience I had playing. You know, how much fun, variety of shots, that sort of thing. Yeah, first hole we got this really short par 3 downhill over water. Really interesting to start with, especially with the cross breeze going on. 102 yards. Oh, dude, great shot. All right, so coming down to the first hole. Got a fun bridge we get to walk over. Got a couple of nice shots over there. One putt from off the green, one right next to the hole. Yeah, it was only $20 for walking 18 holes, which is pretty nice. Pace of play is looking like it's gonna be really good, so we got that to look forward to.
So a big reoccurring theme we're going to have today is the quality of the greens. Last time we played here, they were actually pretty solid, and people were telling us they were like some of the best they've ever been. I don't know if it was like a rough spring or winter or whatever for them, but right now they are looking really rough. I mean, we're having some pretty standard and flat putts from the fringe coming up super short because of how bumpy they are, and then, you know, it's really hard to read the greens when there's big bumps in the middle.
All right, that's a rough 4 to start off on the 100-yard downhill par 3. You said you like this hole too, or?
I don't mind it.
Yeah, I think it looks really cool. Just hopefully the green's nice on this one.
I don't know. I chipped in yesterday for birdie, so I didn't really use much of the green.
I'm gonna do that, but from the tee box. You know, I'm gonna change clubs. Probably gonna get a bit of a flyer off this tee box. Yeah, look right at it. Ooh, I like that one. Is that good for distance? I know, right? Dude, bonus points for the turtles. Oh, bye-bye. Dude, you gotta love the turtles. You're right, Max, it did not roll. Some of the greens are looking like this right now, which is disappointing since, you know, they had them looking a lot nicer last time I was here. Yeah. Oh, hi, Max. I will say, though, I really enjoyed that the par 3s are all very short for the most part, so it does give you the opportunity to go pretty aggressive on the tee shots. 108. 108.
Max was mad because I forced him to move his ball over so he'd be in frame more, and despite him, I'm not going to show his second one he hit that was much better than this one.
Classic Max par putt action. Attaboy, Max. All right, now time for some par 4s. Luckily, the good thing about drivable par 4s is you don't need to putt if you make it in the hole in the first shot, so. That is going to be close to being like that right side of the hill. All right, they got the tees like all the way back right now, and we're into the wind, so maybe not drivable, but definitely birdieable. Attaboy, Max. Attaboy. Oh, yes, sir. Zoom in on that bad boy. Oh, yeah. Dude, very nice. I even saw it land. See, this stuff right here is looking really overgrown. This rough is really tall, but not in a good way. But we do have some guy mowing, which is nice, since they do actually have a mower, believe it or not. No shot, he sticks it close. He's not feeling himself. Oh, there we go. Womp, womp. All right, finesse time. I don't know why I say things. That was embarrassing. Dude, golf's weird like that. Doesn't feel like anything's wrong, but you can't hit it. All right, everybody's got those days. See, that looks nicer. Oh, very nice. It's going up and over the bunkers, and I'm going to show you what the bunker looks like in a second, because it is a little more grass than sand, if you know what I'm saying. All right, cool. Finally, a good shot. Yeah, this is what we're dealing with the bunkers. I've never seen them like this here before. Yeah, other than the front part of this green right here, this actually looks kind of nice. Going up there, right? Yeah, dude, this one's only like, I think 275 or 285 to the front of the green up there. And like, it's uphill, but you gotta go driver, dude. Let go. Oh, I see it. All right, wedge into the green. Oh, come on, man.
That's better.
Yeah, dude, that's like straight at the hole. Right in front of the bunker. All right, cool. So I don't really know how much you guys can tell here, but this is the fairway, and it kind of looks like the rough at a lot of places. It is not fairway length at all. Like, my tee shot landed up here, it's stuck. Like, that thing maybe rolled out 1 yard. That's like on a well-cut fairway. I'm getting at least 10 or 20 extra yards. All right, our boy found his ball. It's some tall roughies in there. Ankle high or higher at some points. He doesn't sound happy. Ball's here, gotta get over this thing, and I hope I'm not in it. It looks pretty rough to get out of. We got the flag right there, but either way, not fun from here. I don't know how far this is. We're guessing on distance. Also, the ball's pitch mark is right here, landed here, so got robbed of some distance for sure. Is that good? Woo! Said I'm good. My life's going great. Oh, dude, gotta put over like a dead patch again. God bless your soul. Okay, let's not get out of hand here. Man, dude, I thought I pounded that. Easy work. All right, coming up now, we got the longest par 3 of the day. Probably one of the hardest holes in the course, but it is downhill, which is nice. I'm being told that on the scorecard, it's only in here as the 8th hardest. Really, only the 10th hardest, dude. This one's like 190 downhill. It's way longer than like every par 3 by like 50 yards. Dude, that did not come out clean, but that might work. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, wow. Dude, is that even like... What? Oh, there's a 6-iron. Maybe I just sucked on that one. Oh, what? Now we're over it now. This is a stupid game. The first one, I think, came up like 50 yards short somehow, even though I made really good contact. And the second one we're looking at... Oh, sorry. Here, let me stabilize that camera real quick. And the second one felt like the exact same contact, just came out a little lower, and we're like 5 yards over the green. So like 50-yard difference between the two. Hate my life. Well, Max just put his chip to like 4 feet, so good for him. We're very proud of him. Bro's got the short putt on the bumpy greens. Oh, Max. Poor guy. Yeah, but like this is what I'm talking about. That, like, you can't be having giant patches on 2 different spots on your greens if you're gonna be charging $48 with a cart. I'm getting 131, but I'm back here, so probably like 125. Into the wind a little and uphill. Ah, cool, perfect distance. No. That's okay, Chief. You know, that wasn't terrible for distance, though. Good luck with that. That's a hard one. Nice. Wow. Dude, I can't believe you almost hold that on camera. Birdie chip, birdie chip. Another big complaint we're having is that the green speeds are very inconsistent. Some of them are really slow and bumpy, and you have to pound it just to get it like 15 feet. And other times they land, they bounce, and they skid forever. So like both of us on the last one weren't really sure how hard to be playing our shots, and we both ended up like bogeying somehow. All right, this round's getting worse. Both of us are bogeying everything, not even hitting shots that are terrible. Max's driver's breaking. Not really my problem, but just wanted to point that out. He's sneezing a bunch, embarrassing himself in public.
People are slow.
Yeah, people in front of us are slow.
They all wear the same stupid shirt that's my color.
Yeah, they're all matching and in the same outfit Max has, actually. But yeah, we're just out here to have fun. Two par fours left. We're just bombing drives. Dude did leave his cart. He's got to do the run of shame all the way back, and now he's documented for the internet. Poor guy. All right, let's see you, Max.
Oh no.
Wait. That could hit a tree.
Bro, I could feel that moving.
Oh, wait, did it come back?
No, hit the cart path, you idiot.
All right, this shot we're banking on Max. Remember how to do the zoom correct. You gave him a little crash course. Hopefully he remembers. Ooh, that felt terrible.
Where did that even go?
Towards the bunker.
Oh yeah. There it is.
60 degree from the road. Oh, it's a birdie putt. Birdie putt. Attaboy, Max losing the approach shot. Ooh, that's not too bad. I thought that was going to be better through the camera. We're playing like garbage. It's going pretty bad, but we realistically think we would have been like 3 to 4 shots lower. And like I don't just randomly say that. Like I only say stuff like, oh, I would have been better if the conditions were better. I don't know. The conditions all around the green for chipping and putting were very hard, and we like 3-putted from 20 feet multiple times. Final hole, trying to pimp it over 300. It's like 390. Hopefully, short wedge into the green. I expect nothing less than perfection, Max. I don't know where that's going. Where'd it go? Oh, that's good. Fairways are good. I don't know how that went straight. That felt terrible. We got pretty far down there. All right, run it, big guy. One more of those, we got to send you back to the dugout.
It's only on this course.
Dude, I think we both just generally do worse here. I don't know if it's the vibes, the conditions, or lack of ability on our part. But either way, we definitely do bad here. 60 degree, might as well drop it in for eagle to end the round. All right, observe the finesse, young man. Aww, that's not what I wanted to happen. I'm kind of sad now. All right, let's see how this goes. We haven't actually had like a chip bunker shot. That's a good shot. I'll take that. No way. After every shot we've missed today and screwed up, that goes in. Hey, I got some interesting thoughts for the post-round interview. Quick shout out to hole 1 real quick. Par 4, you get to go over all this water to an uphill green. It's a lot of fun. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, they changed it to hole 10 now. This used to be the starting hole, which was really cool. All right, so I want to say before we get into the entire review that we did play the other 9, and there was a slightly noticeable difference in the quality of at least the fairways, the rough, and most of the greens were better. So the review's going to be a little more positive because of that, but still not super great because, I mean, the fairways were still a lot higher than you'd like, and overall, it definitely could have been better. As far as price goes, basically paying $1 per hole to walk on a weekday, that's super good price no matter where you go. I mean, you can't really be expecting super high quality conditions for like $1 a hole. However, a negative about the price is I'm gonna say that $48 with a cart, where you're basically doubling the price. I think that's the weekend price. $50 like after taxes and everything, and that's not even if you want to get like a drink or a snack or anything. To play 18 holes at a par 64 course and not really a super well maintained one, that's really pushing it. So I'm gonna say for price and value, I'm gonna put it at 2.5 stars, because if you want to walk, it's a really good deal. If you ride, not so much. So kind of in the middle. All right, moving on to the conditions themselves. I know we touched a little bit on that during the price, but the other 9 we played was definitely better, but there were just too many bunkers filled with grass, no matter, you know, whether you were front 9 or back 9. Too many fairways where it was basically the rough at some courses, or where you couldn't even tell the fairway from the rough. And when the conditions are bad enough where you can't actually like make a safe chip or a putt because of the conditions of it, you guys have a mower, put it to some more use.
So I was going to give it a 1.5, but I think based on the other 9 we played, I'm going to bump that up to a 2. Because, I mean, it definitely wasn't like worst course I've ever seen, needed to be shut down because it was like embarrassingly bad, but definitely big room for improvement there. And finally, the overall experience. So, I mean, the morale was pretty low by the end. You guys saw that. We were commenting on it. Part of that was just we weren't playing great, but part of it was because of the conditions. I mean, we kept putting up, a lot of pretty solid shots, and the fact that, we're 3-putting from 30 feet or we're 10 feet off the green and can't even, like, get a chip to stick close because it bounces, like, to the side because it hits a dead patch, or, the green speed was just inconsistent, or the rough was just really patchy. That ends up taking a toll on how much you're enjoying the game. Because, I mean, yeah, $18, $20, whatever it was, gladly go out and play a round of golf for $20. At the end of the day, I just like playing golf. I don't care too much about the conditions, but if we're going to be doing a review, I got to be fair. Because, I mean, there's plenty of fun holes. It's nice having some drivable par 4s. A lot of the par 3s are super cool, and I don't know, there's a lot of like downhill ones that have really nice views where you can see super far. I would say overall, most days, this round was a little rough, but most days I would say probably like 3.5, because it gives you a lot of opportunities to hit some shots that maybe not a lot of people have. Driving a green, it can be a lot of fun if you're having a good day out there. Overall, I'm gonna give the course 2.5 rating. So the price, I would say, definitely kind of helps bump that up a little, and the course design, but I mean, it's really not anything more than just kind of a slightly below average course quality wise. But if you're looking for a value just to get out for cheap golf, this is what you want to do. It's kind of just there. It's a golf course. Nobody's going to walk away with any spectacular opinions on it, or anything too notable other than, man, the conditions kind of sucked, but at least it wasn't expensive. So that's my big takeaway. But I would recommend you going if you get the chance.